Mom said skipping church on Easter wasn't an option, and we argued back and forth. Then Roger chimed us his solution. He could wear my pants. Roger knows that church on Easter is always at least 2 hours long. He was just looking for an excuse to get out of it. But right at that moment, Dad's bus and his family pulled up alongside us in the parking lot. Happy Easter, Heffley's honk. Mommy Roger put his pants back on, and she gave me her sweater to tie around my waist. I don't know what was worse, wearing dress pants which hung all over them, or wearing Mom's pink Easter sweater like a kilt. Church was pretty full. The only seats that were empty were right in front where Uncle Joe and his family were sitting, so we stood next to them. I looked around, I spot Holly Hills, her family 3 rows. I was pretty sure she couldn't see what I was wearing from the waist down, so that was a relief. As soon as the music started up, Uncle Joe reached out to hold hands way on his wife and started singing. I tried to break free a couple of times, but Uncle Joe had an iron grip. The song was only like a minute long. Went to me, it felt like half an hour. After the song was over, I turned to the people behind us, pointed at Uncle Joe, made the cuckoo sign so everyone knew I was on board this holding hands, fake twirl. Somewhere in the middle of church, they passed a basket around so people could give money to help the needy. I didn't have any money on my own, so I whispered to Mom to see if she could give me $1. Then when the basket came to me, I made a big deal of putting the dollar in the basket to make sure Holly could see how generous I was. When I put the money in the basket, I realized Mom had given me a 20. Not a single. I tried to grab the basket to make a change, but it was too late. All I could say is I better get some points in heaven for what donation. I heard that when you do good deeds, you're supposed to be all private about it, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I was just starting my good deeds. I'm sure I'll just regret it later on. But what about that square I helped with the broken leg? Sorry, I must have missed that. Like I said before, the Easter service is super long. One of the songs was going on for about 5 minutes, and I started looking for ways to entertain myself. The end.